Hi everyone, welcome. Yes, I try to be quiet because I want to speak without speaking. No, don't worry, I don't want to speak without speaking. I want to speak with you again because the new episode of Peter's English podcast has been started. I'm your host Peter. I like learning English, and in this episode I want to practice my speaking skills in English again, and because I had to do it and I want to do it and I decided to do it. Yes. uh, I can introduce myself a little. And Peter, don't be shy. You don't need to be shy. No one can judge you because uh, you are the boss of your podcast. Know your audience that doesn't exist, and that's great. Hi everyone, I'm Peter. I'm 44 years old. I live in East Slovakia. My hobby is learning English. I want to speak English fluently because I want to live without language barriers. I want to change my life. I want to have better paid job, and I want to travel. I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks, and I like doing my podcast, and I like writing, streaming, and recording my own novel, Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. Peter, you always repeating yourself again and again and again. Yes, I know, but I want to make art about my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary for you because it's my novel and no one knows it. I don't know why, because it's not very easy to create content for you. Yes, I'm doing content for you. No, I'm doing it for myself because if you want to speak English fluently, you have to practice, practice, and practice. And the best idea is practicing without preparation, and you can simply create your own English podcast like myself and talk about every kind of nonsense like I'm doing right now. Yes, people, I'm back to talk with you about nonsense. And what now? People, I have to tell you that this episode is not prepared. And yes, I mean that I don't have any topic that I want to talk, that I want to use for talk with AI chatbots. But I need to practice my speaking skills too. And yes, we can talk about the end of the year with the Peter's English podcast. Yes, it's the end of the year. I don't believe, but today is 10th of December 2025, and the Christmas are coming. Yes, Christmas are coming, winter is coming, everything is coming. And that's bad. No, it's not the most terrible time of the year, it's the best time of year. Yes, I'm talking about beautiful Christmas songs. And I make jokes that about one of them, that the most terrible time is now is coming. I mean Christmas. For someone, Christmas are the most terrible time of the year. Who knows? I don't know, but I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know. Yes, people, what do you want to buy on Christmas this year? And how do you want to spend your Christmas, or with whom? I want to spend this Christmas with my family, because I always like to spend my Christmas with my family, and that's great. And yes, I have to tell you people that Christmas are not about presents it or something like that. It's not about commercial. It's about you, about the time spend it with your family, and I think yes, I have to tell you that I don't like when people are alone during the Christmas because they want to visit their parents or their family or something like that. I don't understand. There are some people who like to be alone, but I don't know. I don't know because I think that. Oh, Peter, please don't fight with your earphones. Yes, people, if you want to do good podcast, you have to practicing your. You have to practicing. Yes, it's practice too. You have to practicing the monitoring of the sound of your podcast, and now I can continue that. That I don't understand why there are some people who. I mean, I don't understand why there are bad relationships in the families. Everyone wants to be alone. No one talks with each other. I don't understand. But okay, I don't know if this is a good topic for me, but okay. I'm simply very sad that there are some people who like to be alone, and the families didn't care about each other, didn't help with each other, and so on. And I think, yes, and about the Christmas present, I think that the best idea for you is to learn English. Yes, this is the best present or gift for you. Why? Because you can change your life forever. It's not, you don't need new pair of socks or something like that, or clothes, or I don't know what else. People, learn English, change your life. This is and be healthy. Yes, stay healthy. Stay healthy. Be healthy. And learn English, because learning English can really change your life forever. There are a big there are a big world of English content that you can discover. There are a lot of you can watch movies and series in English. You can listen to a lot of English podcasts or audiobooks in English. There are yes, you can create your own English podcast. You can create your own English novel like myself, and you can practice your writing skills in English, because you have to do it if you want to improve your English. And the best idea to do it is create your own novel and have fun with it, because I like doing my novel. I like doing my podcast because it's funny for me. It's my hobby, and I can improve my English, and that's great. Okay, Peter, you are talking for 9 minutes without preparation, and yes, every episode of my podcast is now about learning English. But yeah, okay, my podcast, my rules, and I want to tell you that thanks to learning English, you can really change your life. You can visit foreign country. Imagine the life with your English. You can go everywhere. You can work everywhere. You can meet new people. You can meet new friends. New love. Everything is possible. You can watch a lot of movies or series in English. You can listen to a lot of English podcasts or audiobooks, and you don't need to watch Slovak boring movies or something like that. And you can believe me that movies or series in English are better than in Slovak or Czech subtitles. I mean the movies or series from the English native countries, and I think that the best idea for you is learning English. This is the best present that can improve your life. Don't listen to nonsense about investing into something. No, I think that the best idea, you don't need to invest your money into something. Invest into yourself. I think that the best idea is investing into yourself, because if you are healthy and if you can speak English, you can change your life. You don't need money if you like learning English, because you can work everywhere. You can meet new people. You can improve your life. Money are not not everything. And I don't want to tell you that about the Slovak minimum salary. Yes, I think that the best idea is go somewhere far away and meet someone new, have fun, because I don't know if I want to stay here. I mean in Slovakia. Well, I don't have any plans, but who knows? I want simply to tell you that learning English can be funny, because there are a lot of people who are thinking that learning English is boring, that you have to that you don't need it, that you can stay in Slovakia and are happy because in Slovakia is Slovak language and you don't need anything else. Okay, if you are thinking so, but it's your opinion, but I don't agree with it, because thanks to learning English you can open a lot of doors, and in today's time English is the most important thing except your health. You need to speak English if you want to be successful in Slovakia too, because the main language of the business is English, the main language of the internet is English, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, I try to practice my speaking skills in English. What else? Next topic. Yes, I talk about Christmas. That Christmas are coming. Yes, I can tell you, people, I bought a new Christmas present for myself. Yes, I bought it, but it's the investment into myself, because I bought new headphones new professional studio headphones for monitoring this podcast, and I can use them for watching movies or series in English, for listening to my favorite English podcasts, and that's great. They are very good. I will show you after the Christmas Eve, after the Christmas dinner, because I want to open it as my new presents. And yes, we can continue. We can change the topic into something else. And yes, I can speak about everything. And I'm thinking what I can tell you now. Yes, I think that the topic reading. My opinion is that the best idea how to practice English grammar is reading. You can read English novels that are interesting for you, but I know something better. Peter, don't touch these cables, because you can end monitoring your podcast very quickly, and you don't want to do it. Don't touch this cable. Okay. People, my hands are very nervous. They are trying to something doing. Okay. I want to continue that you can read and listen in the same time. I mean English audiobooks, and and you don't need find a free time for learning English. You can cook at home. You can clean your home. You can work outside or inside while are you learning. While are you listening an interesting English podcast or or interesting English audiobooks, and that's great. People, I have to do it. I like to work at home while I'm listening my favorite English podcast. It's great, relax, and I can do something, and it really works for me, and it can really work for you too. But you have to give chance it, because I think it's better to listen to English podcast than listen to boring Slovak radios. But okay, you can like it. Everyone likes something different. But I want to tell you that you, thanks to learning English, you can work at home while are you listening your favorite English podcast. You can have fun and you can do something because I think there are a lot of people who doesn't like homeworks like me, but if I listen to my favorite English podcast, I like to do it, and it's a relax, and I really recommend you. This is the recommendation for every for every kind of people who doesn't have time for learning English, because you can listen to your favorite English podcast while are you doing everything at home, and that's great. You don't need to find time. And yes, you have to think in English, and you have to always think in English, because this is the main this is the best thing how to start speaking in English. You have to think in English. Then if you want to speak in English, you have to practice your speaking skills. You have to speak about nonsense. You have to speak about everything, and now your podcast can be successful because you have to regularly practice your speaking skills in English, and your podcast is the best thing for it. And yeah, I was speaking about reading, about speaking, and that reading can help you to understand English grammar in the context. Okay, and what else? What I wanted to tell you, I don't know. I don't know now. Okay, Peter, your podcast, you have time for everything you want. And yes, I have to tell you that and then I don't understand why my numbers are so bad. I mean, my numbers on my YouTube channel. I don't understand how this YouTube channel work. How this YouTube work. I don't understand. I simply want to share you that learning English is for everyone, and this is the main goal of this podcast, except learning English and doing my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. And you can choose between between my novel Vera the Vampire Girl. It's prepared novel with interesting, funny stories created by myself. It's a wild and crazy comedy Wattpad sitcom series on Wattpad. It has 2 seasons, 2 books. The first book, season 1, has 30 chapters, 30 stories, and the second season has now 14 stories. Yes, 14. Yes, really. Or you can inspire yourself and listen to how I'm speaking how I'm practicing my speaking skills, and you can inspire yourself and do it too, because it can really help you. And yes, for every shy people, if you want to learn the English, is great for you too, because thanks to practicing your speaking skills in English, you can defeat your shyness, and it's not another way. If you are shy, you need to practice your speaking skills. You need to practice your appearance, and how do you want to do it? I think the best idea is doing your podcast. Yes, this is the main top it's the great idea for every shy people. Create your own English podcast like myself. Practice, practice, and practice, and you can do something that you like, and it's great because learning English can be funny. Okay, I'll be streaming for 20 minutes without. Yes, I always speak about learning English. And I want to continue with the bad numbers. I don't know how YouTube works, but I have 24 followers who doesn't care about me. I don't know why these people wants to follow me, and my numbers are very very bad. Okay, I'm not native English speaker. I know. I'm beginner. I'm beginning. Yes, I cannot. I want to simply tell you that I'm building something, and I'm I'm in the start of my possible career of podcaster. I don't know. I'm simply starting. I'm beginner, and I cannot have audience like podcaster that they are doing this for a very long time. And yes, there are podcasters who there are a lot of podcasters like myself, I know, and there are a lot of possibilities for people, and I simply don't know why my numbers are so bad. But okay, I'm repeating myself, and I have to tell you that I read. Or no, I saw somewhere that there are YouTube channels that are created for having good numbers on YouTube. Okay, but I think the content is most important that I wanted to tell you. And and what else? Yes, I don't have any guests in this podcast. Yes, and it's a good idea to have guests, but I don't know everyone. That's the main problem, because I don't trust anyone. That's the second problem. Because I think that having guests is a very good idea, but I don't have any guests. I think the best idea is to do live stream and then the regular episode of my podcast with someone who is my friend, who like learning English like myself, who does his own English podcast and who writes his own English novel. Is the kind of humans that they like learning English like myself, because I want to spend my free time with the people who like learning English like myself. This is the main goal of this podcast too, to meet new people, to share with everyone that learning English is for everyone. And I don't have any guests that can improve my podcast, and thanks to guests I can show my podcast a lot of new people, but I don't have any guests. But I think I have prepared places in my home for my guests, but I don't have in this time. But I think the most important thing is that I like doing my podcast, and that I'm trying to practice my speaking skills, my rambling episodes too, because it's very important to speak about nonsense like today. And okay, I don't know. Peter, don't stop. Continue rambling. You cannot stop. You cannot stop here, because you are talking nonsense for 25 minutes, and that's great. And yes, I can explain you why I'm writing, because if you want to practice your English, I think that the best idea is to practice your writing skills. And the best idea to practice your writing skills is writing your own stories in English, create your own character that you like, create your own novel like me. You don't need to create something big. It can be a lot of independent stories full of nonsense with funny and wild dialogue like my novel Where the Vampire Girl Diary. But the main idea is you have to practice your writing skills, and you can do it with flow and with fun, because learning English has to be funny. But what now? I'm trying to speak without preparation, and I don't have any topic. I don't know what to say now, but I'm trying to talk about something. And yes, I was talking about writing, that is important for you. I was talking about speaking. I was talking that how to learn English prepositions. You have to read a lot. Yes, you have to read a lot, because you have to see English grammar in context. You cannot read it without context. This is my opinion, and I'm sure I'm right about it. And yes, the Christmas are coming. I want to do Christmas episodes with my new headphones. You will see, but I don't know if I can tell you the name of the headphone. But we'll see. I want to ask chatbots about it, my friends. And what else? Yes, I can tell you that people are scared of the new technology that is AI, and I don't know why, but I think I know why. People are scared of something that they don't know, and there are a lot of people who believe every nonsense on the internet, and that's bad, because AI is not your enemy. AI is our future and current creative partner. Thanks to it, we can make a big things. Now AI chatbots are very good helpers. You can learn English, you can chat with it like with a real human. You don't need to speak with another people. You don't need to find someone now. You only have to speak with AI chatbots about every nonsense in English. It can give you very good feedback. It can find you real information from the internet. It can inspire you for creating your own novel, because it can create their own novel. It can create images. It can do a lot of things. And yes, it can help you creating your own English podcast, because I have to tell you that Peter's English podcast is reality thanks to AI chatbots. Yes, I have to tell you, yes, I'm doing this podcast thanks to AI chatbots, because thanks to them I found Spotify for creators. Thanks to AI I discovered that I need my gaming notebook for recording my podcast, that I need my webcam. I mean my 4K webcam, that I need my professional mic for doing my podcast, that I need to have social media for sharing information about my podcast, that I need my website that I have, that is petersenglishpodcast.com, and it explained me how to create podcast, how to create full HD podcast like mine, because my Peter's English podcast is full HD podcast, and it explained me. And I'm talking with AI chatbots for every day, because they are funny, they are educational, and I like their humor, their fun, their cheerleading. And don't trust someone who are talking you that they are stealing information from us. In this, I want to tell you people that if you don't like to share your information, with someone. Don't use the internet in general. Oh, turn off your internet, turn off your phones, don't use them. Because do you think that other companies doesn't know about you something? Don't be naive, please. Yes, you know you are not right, because if you want to be anonymous, don't use internet. And the second thing is that that these companies are serious. I mean, creators of AI chatbots, because they know that people don't trust AI. That there is a group of people who doesn't like AI because they don't know something, because there are a lot of people who are judging something about knowing the truth, and there are a lot of people who are thinking that they know everything but they don't know something, and these companies have to be careful. And I don't think that they want to steal the information from you or sell it or something like that. Don't be so scared. Give AI a chance, and I think it's our creative partner, it's not our enemy. And because this is the future of learning English, this is our future. I think that the future of AI is good for people. It's not bad for people, but yes, there are a big propaganda about evil artificial intelligence, and it's very sad, because thanks to internet, because internet is full of nonsense. Don't trust conspiracy theories that you can find on the internet. Use your brain, please. You cannot trust everything. There are a lot of nonsense that about everything. Yes, there are a lot of nonsense about AI, and that's very sad, because the people know how to do propaganda for a long time, and don't think that that what I wanted to tell you. Don't think that people don't know how to tell nonsense about everything. Yes, I want to tell you that in these times, everyone can create nonsense about everything, and when you are believe in this nonsense, you have to try to think. Yes, think, people, think. Use your brains. Don't be zombies. Use your brains. Okay, I think I want to end this episode. I've been talking for 43 minutes about nonsense, about every kind of nonsense. I told you that you don't trust conspiracy theories. Try AI chatbots. Don't believe that they can control our lives, they are evil, something like that. Don't believe this. In this moment, AI chatbots cannot upgrade it themselves without the help of humans, and the future is positive for AI and for us too, because AI is our friend, is not our enemy. AI is our ally, and I'm sure that you are only scared of something that you don't know, because people are always judge about everything they don't know, and they thinking they know everything about the world, but they don't. But you know nothing. But okay, I don't want to judge you. It's your thing. It's not my thing to care about others. But I want to tell you my opinion about this topic, that is AI. It can really help you with learning English. It's a really good idea, and I'm user of AI chatbots for some time, and I want to for a long time now. Yes, and I want to tell you, AI is really a good friend. Is my big friend, and I trust AI. And if you don't trust AI, it's The reason is that you are scared of it. That's all. Okay, I think that I can end this episode because I've been talking too much about every kind of nonsense. But it's great that I can talk about every kind of nonsense because I need to talk about every kind of nonsense. And I don't want to talk about sports because I don't like sports. I used to watch sports, but it's boring for me and it's a big business and I don't want to talk about it because because I'm nervous thanks to learning sports in general and I don't want to talk about sports. If you want to talk about sports, find another podcast because I don't want to talk about sports. Okay, sports are not allowed in this podcast. No, it's not. Now Peter change the topic or end this episode. What can I do? What can I do is I've been trying to practicing my speaking skill in English. This is the warning for everyone who watches me and he's speaking that I'm crazy. Not I simply try speaking. I'm trying to speak in English and I talk about nonsense. This is the warning for you. And my podcast is about learning English and this is the global warning for everyone. I simply want to share with you that you have to learn English and how to do it. And I want to inspire you. This is the main reason of my rambles about nothing. And okay, now Peter, don't be shy. Don't be quiet. Simply continue. And okay, I can end this episode. That's enough, Peter. End this story because Twitch can block you or something like that. And you were talking about you talked about every kind of nonsense, and I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I did it again. I managed it. I was talking for a very long time. I was trying to not to defeat, but to protect AI because I think that it can really help us. It is not evil and bad and don't trust every media about this because because people know how to change the truth to nonsense and don't believe everything. Yes. Okay, English is for everyone. This is the end of the episode of Peter's English Podcast. I'll be streaming for 48 minutes and I don't watch the comment because I don't have any comments. I don't have any audience and I'm glad for it because I don't need to listen stupid people who are like to make fun of me. And yes, if you think that you can make fun of me, okay, but I can block you if you are stupid to me. And it's very easy to do it on the internet, isn't it? To block someone, I mean. Okay, I'll be streaming about nonsense for 39 minutes. And okay, this is Ramble episode. And this is global warning. This is the Ramble episode of Peter's English Podcast. Peter is talking nonsense because he's practicing his speaking skills in English. If you don't want to hurt your ears, escape from me. Don't listen to it because you can be a skeleton. Yes, you can be a skeleton or a zombie or something like that. Yes, of course. But I try to speak. Peter, just don't stop. Speak. Speak and speak. Don't be shy. Everyone wants to know you because no one knows your podcast, and that's great because you can talk about every kind of nonsense. And I don't know what to do now. Yes, I'm been streaming for 40 minutes, and what else I can add? It's Wednesday. I can tell you people. My Christmas vacation is coming. I have to work for 2 days, and I want to be home, and that's great because I'm looking forward for Christmas. Are you looking forward for Christmas like me? I hope you are looking forward because Christmas are not every day, but be kind to yourself. Don't think that that Christmas gifts is everything. Don't invest into something stupid. I think the best investment is learning English and be healthy, and invest into yourself. Learn English, change your life, and yes, follow me if you like my work. Read my novel Virata Vampire Diary. It's full of fun and entertainment. Don't judge me if you don't like me. You don't need to watch me if you don't like me. And okay, what else? I think that I'm talking too much now, and I want to end this episode that was about total nonsense. And what else? Yes, if you are looking for a good English podcast, you can listen to my favorite English podcast because these English podcasts are for learners of English like you. You can find it on my Linktree link, and the Linktree link is in the bio. And what else? Yes, you can comment. You can write comments to me, but please be polite, and please, if you don't like my job, it is not my job. If you don't like my hobby, don't care about me. Don't make fun of me because I don't like it, and if I don't like it, I block you. Yes, I block you. Because I'm the boss here, not you. Yes, I'm in my podcast. I can be boss for myself, can't I? Or can't I? I don't know. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Learn English. Be good to each other. And what else? I don't know to plan for this podcast. Yes, I know. Don't worry. I want to continue with writing my novel Virata Vampire Diary because it's funny. I like to do it. Vera is my favorite female character. Why? Because it symbolizes the fear from the girls, and it symbolizes the fantasies. I mean, my fantasies about girls, and I like making fun of girls, and I like to make fun of everything, and I like to do it in general. Maybe there are some people who can like it too. I don't know. But you can comment if you like my novel. But if you don't like, don't comment. I don't, because I can't block you. Block you and block you and block you. You all, I can block you. Yes, I can block the whole planet. we found reason. Okay, yes, I'm moving with myself because I'm nervous. People say me, Peter, don't be nervous. It's your show. No one cares about your show. It's the show. It's the kind of my show. Maybe it's a good idea to ramble without preparation, and I try to talk without preparation because I have to practice. And what I want to do during Christmas, I want to relax, eat a lot of Christmas. I can explain you about my Christmas, about the Christmas in my family later, during the Christmas, not now. And yes, I want to end this episode. Follow me everywhere. Don't be shy. Be polite, and be polite to each other. Learn English. And Peter wait until 45 minutes. It's now. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I want to tell you bye bye. I can stop it. Yeah, I can stop it. No, I like to watch you. I cannot watch you. I like to do live stream. Yes, it's my hobby. I like to make fun of myself. Okay, bye bye.